Hi guys, and welcome back to another update. So let's dive into the charts and see how we're doing today. So I don't think there was any big news last night that I remember seeing. So it's just another wee update to see what's going on. I don't think the top few are doing a lot at the moment that I can see anyway. Um, the usual ones seem to be going a wee bit sideways, which is still good. It's cooling down a wee bit, ready for the next bullish move. So yeah, I think Bitcoin seems to be struggling to break away from this $60,000 mark, which I did anticipate as a big psychological level. So I think we were at 65 there briefly during the week. So and it's just settling back down. But you got to bear in mind when Bitcoin settles down, money comes back out of there and starts rolling down the list. So the money doesn't leave the crypto. It just when you see this retracing slightly, it just means that maybe some of the investors are taking a bit of profit and it's starting to dwindle down through the rest of the coins. So um, you're still seeing some great gains here. This V chain, I mean, if you'd put a wee bit of a leverage trade on that at the start of the week, that would have been phenomenal gains there. Bitcoin Cash, I sold mine a while back. I just didn't think that was going anywhere really, but it's proved me wrong. I think, guys, and you've got to keep in mind here with this crypto, everything's new, and there's a lot of new money coming in all the time here, and I don't think that, and it's wrong me saying this, but I don't think a lot of people are clued up in crypto. I think they're just seeing the gains and just firing money in constantly, which is good in a way, and it's getting a lot of money into this space. But I think a lot of people may get their fingers burnt if they continue to do this, because some of these coins are not just going to keep doing this. They're not going to keep going up continuously like this Dogecoin. This is just being pumped by Elon Musk as far as I can see, which I don't agree with it. And I think a lot of the big YouTubers, you know they've got a few things to say about this coin. I mean, I think it went to about 50 billion market cap at one point there, and it's just ridiculous because there is no point to it. But yeah, I mean, it just shows you it does what it does, and there's no predicting what's going on. But what I find sometimes is after a bit of a gain with Bitcoin and Ethereum, you'll find that money starts to go down. Now, it used to be you could see the gains were just in the kind of top 10 most of the time. A lot of the money were held in here because, well, these are the big market caps. So, yeah, there's still a lot of money locked into these. But if you start noticing even the next 10 down, these market caps are getting really. I remember when these were the big market caps, the 10 to the 20 billion was the big market caps, and now they are nowhere near the top 10 level. When you've got your 40, 50, 80, 200, I mean, it's where is it going to end? I mean, I don't want it to end. Obviously, I've got a lot of money tied up in these coins. I want it to keep going, obviously, but we know there's going to be retracements and cooling off periods. Um, but one of the ones that I want you to keep an eye on is this Neo. There's a new mainnet coming out here. I think it was. Wait, I'll just tell you guys. Hold on a wee sec. I think it's due, yeah, September. This mainnet 3 for like smart contracts. What the news is saying about this, that this could be a new competitor to Ethereum, where the transaction speeds are a lot quicker than Ethereum, because Ethereum's getting quite old now, and until this 2.0 comes out, and to stop the gas fees, because ultimately the gas fees are there because of the congestion in the blockchain, and Ethereum was probably never really designed to hold and have as much transactions as it is on that blockchain, where with this Neo, it's a lot more advanced than Ethereum, because now I think Neo was set up about 2014, I believe, but it seems to have better technology in a way, like for instance this transaction speeds, where you've got 10,000 transactions per second, where Ethereum can only do 15, which is terrible. With your, you imagine with the computing power nowadays that's pretty poor, and the amount of congestion it must be on that blockchain, because a lot of these smart contracts are on Ethereum, but some of them are starting to come off now Ethereum, because I think they're finding that there's potentially better blockchains there, where you've got your Polkadot. Cardano's just got a new stable coin put onto it yesterday, so Cardano's going to do phenomenally well. There was a prediction there that Cardano could go to $1 trillion market cap at some point in the future, maybe the next 5-10 years, which would be awesome, because I've said in a previous video I do hold a chunk of Cardano that I bought about 30 cents. I've yet to buy Polkadot because I was just buying some other coins, the lower cap ones, and I've always wanted to get into Polkadot, but I didn't bother, because in my mind, if I had some in Cardano, that would be fine. But I think to hold a 50-50 stake in the two wouldn't be a bad thing. And this Neo now seems to be doing really well. This seems to be coming out. Now, I don't know whether the gains that I noticed today here, or this week, should I say, I think it was around about the $60 at the start of the week. Now it's up 50%. This could be purely on this information. This came out 16th of March. Might not have been that, but it's still good news. I mean, this will take it to the next level. I think that Neo potentially will do a 5x. I think in the next year that'll do 5x. I think we'll be looking at about $450 per coin with Neo, because look at this circulating supply. Now there's a maximum going to be available, 100 million, and there's 70 million circulating supply, which is very low in the scheme of things. If you look at a lot of the other ones, some of them are up there at 1 billion, 10 billion. 70 million to 100 million is very low. This is why we're getting this price, because I've said before, the lower the circulating supply, as the market cap comes up, then so is the price, because it's all based around that calculation with the market cap and the circulating supply. So don't be put off if you're new into this and you're having a wee look to see what's the best bet. Don't particularly look at, say for instance, you didn't want to go to Ethereum because you were hearing about the gas fees and the congestion, and so yes, you could hold some Ethereum, but I would advise, now if you're new into this space, I would advise Polkadot, Cardano and Neo being the big competitors here. I think if you hold 1, 2 or 3, all three of them, you're going to see more. In my mind, you're going to see better gains, better returns for your money over the next year. Obviously not financial advice, guys. I mean, you can think for yourself, but just a wee bit of advice here. Don't necessarily think, if you're new into this, that you have to go to Ethereum. Ethereum is not going to get your 5x gain, certainly not in the near future. Your Neo and your Polkadot and your Cardano are definitely going to outperform in terms of percentage gains than Ethereum, in my personal opinion. But this Neo's certainly, this Neo's one for the watching. I think this is going to do phenomenally well. Not saying the other two won't, but this one's going to do really well. Less supply as well. But if you're new into this, don't look at, like, say for instance that was your choice, where you've got Neo, Polkadot, Cardano. Don't look at Cardano and think, right, okay, I'll get more for my money because it's sitting at $1.50, where Neo's sitting at $90. Don't look at it that way. Look at what it's got going for it. I mean, if you look at this Neo website on the coin market cap, it's got a lot going for it. I mean, you can have a wee look. Again, I don't want to bore you on the details, guys. You can look for yourself here. I'm just trying to give you wee ideas of what way to look, and then you can research yourself. But there's a lot going for this Neo. It's definitely going to be here to stay. Like I say, it's been here since 2014, and they're just basically perfecting it, and they're going to be rolling out this new 3.0 mainnet, and it's going to be for the smart contracts, and if it can do the NFTs and such like, I think it's just going to be continuous good news and increasing prices. So yeah, I mean, it's good to see everything going up. One thing, guys, I was going to say, all this is going up, and that's really good, but the most important thing that I want to see going up is my subscribers. If you can just subscribe and send a wee comment and a wee thumbs up, would certainly support this new channel. It is only a couple of weeks old, guys, but I'm trying my best here to give you some up-to-date news as I go along. So yeah, it would be certainly great to see the likes and the subscribers going up. I mean, out of all this going up, yes, that's really good, but my subscribers would be good to go up as well, guys. I mean, just that would be excellent to see that. Excellent to see that, guys. So yeah, I appreciate the support if you can. So yeah, on another serious note here, though, guys. I mean, it's brilliant to see this every day. I mean, I spend a lot of time looking at these charts. I'm getting square eyes here looking at these charts, but I absolutely love it. I do love to see this, and I think it's only going to continue like this sort of rate until at least the end of this year, I would say. I think there's calls for the altcoin season lasting a bit longer than like maybe your Bitcoin bull run, but the Bitcoin's going to be, that's going to be slow and steady. That's going to be here for a while, especially like institutions like Walmart spending $1 billion on it, and all the general bullish news. I think AXA, the world's biggest insurance company, that's now accepting Bitcoin as payments. And here in Britain, I heard today that Nick Candy, property billionaire from London, he's selling his $175 million London apartment, the Britain's most expensive apartment, up for sale, and Nick Candy has said that he would accept Bitcoin as payment. So if any of my listeners here has got $175 million worth of Bitcoin, then there's a nice wee 5-bedroom apartment going for sale in London right now. So yeah, I mean, it's all bullish news, guys. Every day we're hearing it. I mean, you must, if you're interested in this space, you'll hear it all the time. I mean, I know it must be a good thing because my mum and dad are talking about it now, and they've never been interested in it. So if they're talking about it, we're going in the right direction, guys. So yeah, I mean, it's lovely to see this. Like I say, we're seeing this all the way down the charts now. I just all the way down. I'm holding this Nexo, and I'm seeing this is slowly going up as well. I'm getting interest on this. I hold my Bitcoin in Nexo, so I'm getting the fixed interest paid daily on my Bitcoin, but I'm getting it paid into Nexo. So I'm getting my fixed rate paid into Nexo, but Nexo's also going up in price as well. So it's like a double bonus there, and I'm releasing some of that tomorrow. It's a fixed 1 month period, and I'm releasing some of it. And I'm going to take out a loan through Nexo. You just hold your Bitcoin as collateral, or any of the coins on the platform you have, and you just use that, and then they give you a loan with half what you have in your portfolio for that coin, and then you just pay the interest daily, and you can hold it for a minimum month. The loan's for a minimum month. You pay the interest daily, and you're just free to buy whatever you want. You could take it out in fiat currency, you could take it out in Bitcoin, you can buy more Bitcoin with it, because especially with the platinum, if you get the platinum account, you only pay 5% per year interest. Well, you think at what these coins are doing in daily gains. Some of them are daily gaining more than the 5%, so you're going to be quids in here. I think it's a very low risk. I'm not really big into taking loans generally through the bank, but I think it's a bit of a safe bet here, or a safer bet. I'm not advising you to do this, guys. It's just totally up to you. I'm just telling you, I like to be transparent and tell you what I'm up to. So yeah, I mean, if you want to know more about the kind of holding side of the coins, if you're a bit risk averse and you don't want to be risking money with some of these coins, then just take some money. If you've got any savings or percentage of your savings, certainly just, I would advise, or certainly I can't say I'm advising, but you know what I mean, guys. It's like I'm personally taking more and more out my bank. Obviously you've got to keep some in for your day-to-day living expenses, but I'm favouring more on the crypto for this, holding it in these exchanges like your Nexo and your Celsius and BlockFi, and I mean they are secure and insured up to 300 million or so, guys. So it's definitely just as safe as keeping it in the bank as far as I can see. But I'm getting some excellent returns daily on some of my coins that's sitting in Nexo. So they don't support everyone, but you know, there is a lot of platforms, a lot of exchanges out there where you could probably get a big chunk of your coins getting some sort of passive income. So it's all just positive all the way as far as I can see here. So I'm just going to have another wee run through. Like I was saying with this Neo, so we've been sitting here. I think if you look back at if I bring it back up here, if you bear with me, guys, if you look here, it was sitting just about maybe about the $165–170, so, and we're away down here. And as before I've mentioned it, they typically they go back to, they revisit the all-time high most of the time. I don't think there's any coins that I've been watching so far has it really, or made an attempt to. So I would be totally expecting in the next couple of months anyway that this is going to be up here at the same sort of level. Yes, you will get a resistance here, because you always get a resistance at the all-time high, or 9 times out of 10 certainly you do. But if that breaks through there, it's going to use that as support, and then up I think to about 450 per coin. Now if you look at this on TradingView, I always try to look at some of these in TradingView. You can also do the futures trading on Neo as well if you want to do a wee bit of leverage trading. Again, just watch what you're doing with that, guys, because it's very dangerous if it goes the wrong way. So you've got this moving average which tends to retrace back to, as you can see. So this might just do another wee short, a wee slow down retracement back to this moving average. There's not really a lot of support lines I can show you here, because in TradingView it doesn't really go back that far, and it has been kind of sideways for a wee while. So but we're seeing a bit of a bullish momentum coming up here. So yeah, you know, as expected, it's going to struggle at this $100 psychological level, but it could settle down and then just blast off again, because well, it's already done. What's it done here in terms of gains? So say from there to there we've done about 70%, which is for 3 days, guys, come on. I mean, 70% gains, where would you get that anywhere? So yeah, that's very, very good gains there. But don't think you've missed out. Just wait on it. Don't foam one now. Wait till it retraces a wee bit, cools off, and then just away we go again. We've got this main net to remember in September, so I think it's just going to keep going up as far as I can see. If you bring out the Fibonacci, this is like support resistance levels. So if you go swing low to swing high, you can take it to this wick, and you can take it to the candle body. So as you can see, if I take it to the wick, the 0.23 and the 0.38 level is sitting. So as you can see there, those red candles, they're kind of sitting in between those levels. So they'll act as support and resistance. So you might find that they can bounce about between those two levels. I can't see it dropping below. It might drop to about the 0.5, but I can't see it really possibly dropping below that. That 618 is usually a kind of strong support, but I can't see it going down as low. Maybe the 0.5 at the most, but these two that it's sitting at just now, between the 0.23 and the 0.38, they're the ones to watch here. It might bounce about there for a wee while, and then it could either probably fall down or go up. Depends on the sort of volumes you might see coming in, but nothing to worry about here. There's still plenty of money to be made, and we'll still all be driving Lambos, so don't worry about that, guys. There'll be Lambos for everyone. But yeah, that's, I mean, a bit of a sideways action, and then as you can see, blast off time. So yeah, plenty good news, plenty new good news here. So yeah, you've got all these new tokens and NFTs and staking and farming, and it's just, I just love all this stuff. I just think it's well overdue, all this now. Never mind this traditional banking and stock market. I mean, the stock market's still going to be about forever, but if you're looking at your portfolio when it comes to, if any of you guys have came from the traditional stock exchange days, or you're just new into everything, if you look at the two, you'll see the difference in the gains between it. It's just much more exciting, obviously more of a risk, but much more exciting when you're watching the gains that you get in this sort of space, as opposed to the traditional markets. So yeah, but I just wanted to do another wee short video, guys, just another wee update. So if you want to know anything, or you want me to put anything on one of my next videos, just drop me a wee comment, and remember, smash up the like and subscribe, guys. Thanks. Now take care. Bye.